Here we are at CSIRO Energy Center, home to 1804, a co-working space for smart city technologies and clean tech startups. Let's go ahead and chat with some of the residents at the Innovators Lunch. Here we have Heath from Newventures today, one of the residents of 1804. Heath, tell me a little bit about what you think a smart city is.
So a smart city to me involves three basic platforms. At the base level you've got sensors distributed around the city that are collecting data, often very low data rate, very simple sort of information. That gets propagated to a second level where the data is marshalled and collected and stored, and then on top of that the data platform provides access to applications. So at the top you've got applications so that people can use that data, mix it together, come up with different ways of using it. So to me a smart city constitutes those three parts.
To me a smart city is any combination of technologies used to improve the flow of the city, used to make the city more functional for the residents there, to be able to deliver time savings for people as they go about their lives, maybe cost savings, and be able to deliver things in the most efficient way possible.
So a smart city for me is mainly about energy, because energy is the area that I work in, and it's really doing the best you can with the energy that you have that's available. So making sure it's used most effectively and efficiently, and making sure that it comes from sources that are clean and good for the environment. So for me it's about working with your neighbours, whether you're a commercial entity or a residential entity, to help provide power and to share power amongst yourselves in a smart way. So I guess bringing the sort of internet technologies to the grid. So grid integration is a big area for us.
Well, it's definitely to try and solve some of our key problems that we have out there now. So in the past we've always sort of survived with traffic and congestion and being able to be fairly wasteful, and now we're really sort of starting to see that energy as a commodity is really quite a valuable one, and we've got to be very efficient in how we use it. So smart is really in being efficient in my mind.
Absolutely. So how does smart bins fit into the smart city ecosystem?
Well, there's hundreds of litter bin infrastructure throughout the city. We're really about, 5% of those litter bins might be overflowing, 95% of them might be 20% full. We think we can we know we can bring a lot of efficiency to that and take trucks off the road and save labour for our local governments and our facilities.
Sure. So at Newventures we're trying to solve parking troubles, traffic troubles, issues with getting around the city in vehicles and finding available parks and understanding how the traffic flows. And so it's an excellent opportunity for a smart city to solve. Because once you've got that infrastructure, once you've got the communication technologies and the data backbones and whatnot, then a proliferation of sensors opens up all sorts of new possibilities. So we aim to contribute to the smart city and make people's lives a little bit nicer.
Granite Power is an interesting case. Granite Power is kind of a renewable energy company. What we can deliver is by uplifting the amount of power that people get from their existing utilities and industrial heat sources and that sort of thing, we're able to deliver more power to allow cities to be able to run some of these more energy intensive processes like sensing the state of traffic flows, which do take a bit more electricity, but overall the net benefit to the entire system ecology is a huge reduction.
Okay, so we're enabling the Internet of Energy. So we're providing a data platform so that households and businesses can participate more effectively in controlling and managing their energy sources, particularly around solar energy and battery storage.